is not gone as I don't do it. I think I made a video like right at the start of the month. I was like, I'm gonna get this month. I'm gonna kick this one in the face, and it's not really. I'm doing okay. But like, just the workload was a lot heavier than I expected it to be, and just the seasonal seasonal affected, whatever, when it gets dark earlier, that has hit me really hard this year for some reason. So I'm doing, I'm making progress, but like, now when I was like, oh, gas, no brakes, let's go. And some other things happened. My girlfriend painted my nails, sprained my wrist playing hockey, so that's fun. We lost our second game, but we won our third game. And our fourth game is in 2 days. So that's fun. I got some new gear. I got this thing, which I'm really excited about. So it's a microphone. It's 2 microphones and the receiver, if you can see in here. So I'm excited to use this because I have an idea. So this can connect to your phone. This is the DJI wireless mic something. I don't know. It's made by the people that make drones. And a lot of YouTubers are using them. So I'm like, okay, I'll give that a shot because it comes with 2 microphones and a receiver. And the case charges them, which is pretty nifty. The microphones, so the transmitters, they're wireless, also have built-in microphones, which is cool, and built-in recording functionality, which is super cool. And it's like $350. Like, that's insane. Like, that is, if this works most of the time for YouTube stuff, perfect. And you can connect it to a phone. You can also connect it to bigger recording devices. But here's what I want to try. So, there's an app called Double Take. Let me pull it up here. And this is kind of what I'm interested in. So what Double Take is, it's on the iPhone. I don't know if it's on Androids or not. So if you have an Android, sorry. But if you have an iPhone and you want to make ASMR and you have $350, here's what I'm thinking, is if you got one of these and you hooked it up to your phone and then you use Double Take, and what Double Take does is it gives you, you can see it uses more than one camera. So it's using, if it'll focus on, let's see, will it focus on me here? There we go. You see, it's got the camera here in the picture-in-picture window right here. And then it's got so it's using the front-facing camera in this, and then it's using the back-facing camera. And then what you can do is you can either record two separate files, or you can record one where it's like burned in like this. And so I'm like, whoa, what if I did, so like put the receiver thing here, which it's not as big as this. It's let me show you. I haven't really played with it yet, but so it just like hops on right here, and then I film myself making ASMR noises, and then I have the back-facing camera shooting myself, the front-facing camera shooting myself, and the back-facing camera shooting the, whatever, if I have I got a bunch of stuff here. So making crinkle noises, but then also I'd have, one microphone over there for that, one microphone up here for whispers, and then I could shoot both angles at the same time. Would be pretty cool. And I'm real excited about that idea. I'm drinking ices now. This is like the best thing I've found that's like an energy drink, but isn't an energy drink. So if you're trying to cut back on the energy drinks, give these a shot. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, excuse me, I always carry my cell phone. So carry the cell phone, put this in my backpack that I carry every day, and then a small mobile tripod. I've got a pretty big Gorilla Pod, but you can get cheaper ones. Like this is like $100, but then this is you've got this like mobile ASMR creation kit. That's a big burp, sorry. And then I also got this thing. I don't know if I mentioned this. It's a really tiny recorder, but it has XLR inputs, so it does phantom power. So I could power this mic here, my big mic, which normally I get the power from my camera. So if I wanted to use like big pro mics, this still fits in the backpack with a microphone without too much trouble. I mean, when you get to the arm and stuff, then you're starting to get into. But it's like, wow, like technology has come a long way, and it's like, man, you could do like with this guy, you could record podcasts with pro mics, and then you could use a phone to shoot it, and you could use this guy to attach for scratch sounds, and you could go anywhere. It's just like, wow, bonkers. That's like a thing. You could go, film from anywhere with just stuff you could fit in a backpack, and you just wander around and do it. Like, that's so cool. Like, that just blows my mind. So, yeah. So the month's not going great. I've got a lot of work, which is good, but it's mostly like editing work. And then also I have to send out like invoices, which I'm really behind on invoices, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have enough money for rent. So I'm slightly worried about that, because I just have not sent out invoices in like a month and a half, and so now I have to send out like all these, like I have to send like 20 invoices out, which is like cool, because like money, but also like probably should have been doing this over the last couple days, the last couple weeks. So I feel bad, because I know sometimes that pisses off the accounts receivable people when you send them an invoice like a month and a half later. You're like, you take a month and a half to pay me. Like, you can deal with my invoices coming late. Oh man, that's something I want to get better at for next year. And I've pretty much just been chained to that chair over there, watching movies. I've watched like a stupid amount of movies in the last, 25 days or whatever it's been. Let's see, where are we at? We started at 198, and I'm at 239. So what's that? That's like 40 movies in 25 days. That's pretty good. Oh, did we lose a light? Lost a light. That's okay. Those lights aren't as bright. I try using the tube lights. It's okay. It happens. We're trying to figure out a way to like power them, so they're powered while they're shooting. And I'm like, then when they power them, they flicker. So I think the power source isn't enough, because I'm just powering them off my computer. So maybe if I did it off a wall outlet, it would be better. Or maybe I just need to get a second one of these things, or a different light for my key light, and then I could turn this to RGB mode, because this does colors. So I could, put that back there instead. But I digress. What I do? I hit something. There we go. Back to normal. And then I've also been thinking about goals for next year. My stupid arbitrary goals. I don't know. I haven't really landed on any yet. But I know I want it to be like a year of doing a lot of stuff. So like, I think I might bring back like photography as a goal, because I do that for a living. But like, number of photos kept, that was a goal for a couple years, that I kind of enjoyed doing that one, because it kind of got me to take more pictures and to think like, more opportunities. But I also ended up editing more, but I also got better at editing, so it's kind of it made me better. I think I want to bring back the hockey training, because I've been having fun with that. I just haven't been doing it enough. And so maybe I've been thinking like, I haven't been doing it enough. Like, maybe I need to make these goals harder. So like, that forces my brain to be like, go get it. But it's also like, well, if I haven't been doing it now, to make it harder, am I just going to give up? So there's definitely you got to find that challenge groove where it's like, not too easy, but not too hard. So it's just enough challenge to keep you interested. So health and getting healthier, and so I think I might take that goal and supercharge it. And I think because right now it's 1,000 miles, like for the whole year, and so I think there's I looked up on Wikipedia the furthest point in America, like as the crow flies from it's like a linear point. It's like 2,300 some miles, something like that. And so I was like, that might be a good goal. And then my friend Preston, who's like got me motivated to ride bikes because he's been killing it riding bikes, lost a bunch of weight, good for him. He did like 3,500 and he was like, you could do 3,000. And I was like, pfft. So I'm like, okay. And then I was also looking at like, one year I did a step goal, but then like my foot got messed up and it was like, okay, I can't reasonably walk a lot, so I need to, but I like the idea of like not being so sedentary. And so I looked up a couple of people that were like calculating bike miles to walking miles, and if 10,000 steps is about 5 miles, they said 15 miles on a bike is about equivalent. I'm like, okay. So it's like if I did 10 miles on a bike a day, which gets you that 3,500 number, then the amount of steps I do take in my day-to-day, it should offset. It should be pretty close. So I'm like, okay, that might be pretty good. And I think if I did 3,500 miles on the fucking Echo bike, on an assault bike, I think I'd be in pretty good shape. So that's might be one. YouTube videos, I think I would just want to slam it hard and kind of make a career pivot to doing more. Because I feel like I'm doing one or the other. I can never seem to like be humming on all cylinders, editing photos, and humming on all cylinders, making YouTube videos. Like I can do one or the other. And so part of me thinks like, I might just need a full pivot and just go at this nonstop, super hard. Because like, with my white noise channel, I make about $450 to $500 a month. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And it's like, okay, if I could 5x that, so that's $2,500 a month, that covers expenses. And it's like, then I'd still work a couple jobs here and there on that job. So it's like, it seems reachable but challenging, because 5xing, that's pretty tough. That's more, 500%, that's a lot. But the thing with YouTube is like, it's all tipping points, and as you get bit by bit by bit, like it gets easier to achieve higher levels of success. At least that's what they tell me. So that's probably gonna make it as a goal. But other than that, I don't really know. Because I'm taking books off. I mean, I love reading books, but like, it's such a, I don't want passive. I want action. Only action goals. So that's kind of, I guess I probably should have backed up there and talked about my thought process for goals. Is like, the goal can't be like, do a pull-up. The goal needs to be like, do 1,000 pull-ups. If that makes sense. Because like, it doesn't need to be either or. It needs to be a progress. It needs to be a journey. Because I think if you're doing the journey, that's what you want. That's the dopamine should come from the effort. Basically, the goal should be effort based, not can I do a thing. So it shouldn't be just like, I want to swear less, because like that's not quantifiable. And it shouldn't be like, I want to swear, I want to only say the F word less than 100 times. And you're like, okay, well, what happens when you hit 100? Then you just fail and say, fuck it. Like, when you just say the F word all over the place. So, but to add to that, I think I want to make doing, like, and they need to be like active goals. So, I don't know. I'm still penciling around. But I've got a whole lot of work to do still. There's a whole lot of photos to edit. But I wanted to sit down and make a video. It's been a while. And making videos is one of the goals. So I can check out some dopamine here for the effort. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. I hope everything's going out for you well. I hope you haven't sprained your wrist. I think I'm going to still play on Sunday, but it only hurts a little now. Like, on last Sunday when I heard it, like I couldn't do this, and now it's like for the game, but whatever. If I can hold the stick, I'm gonna go skate. So, anyway, I hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope that turns around for you real soon. I hope you're thinking about goals for next year. If not, like, come on, what do I have to do to get you off the bench and into the goal game? Like, let's make some goals for next year. Let's get excited.